I think when we're young, and especially as teenagers, none of us are really that confident, and it's something we have to build on and work on. When we walk into a room, we often think everybody's looking at us, but actually I think most people think the same thing. They think that everybody's looking at them. It's just that we feel like we're in the center, but we're not really in the center. Quite often you get someone who's really talkative and you think, oh wow, I wish I was like that. But quite often it's because they're insecure, they might be bragging, and it's just for them to overcome their insecurity. I remember something my manager said a long time ago. It was, if you worry about what people think about you, you'll never do anything. And if you keep that in mind, just stop worrying and get on with doing things rather than worrying about things. I really find it good to do things outside your comfort zone. Before I made these videos, I found it really difficult, and I even went and walked along a beach making a video with lots of people around just to get myself outside the comfort zone and make it easier in the future. You can join a group. When I was younger, I joined a youth hostel group, and that helped me to meet people and to do something. We were all interested in doing things like rock climbing or hiking, and it meant that it was much easier to talk to people about what we were doing. So join an adventure group or join a social group, and especially do things that will stretch you. So rock climbing stretched me, but it might be something like public speaking that might really stretch you. One place that really helped me was when I went on a development course with my company. I learned all about myself and learned how to plan what I wanted in the future, and just learn things about myself. And I really recommend that, go on a development course. Another thing I did that was good was trainer training, or you could call it teacher training, learning to be a teacher. The teacher videoed us, and then as a small group we watched the video back and made comments about what was good or what was bad, and then we did it again and tried to improve. One girl, the first time she did it, she just broke down crying and couldn't carry on, and we encouraged her to keep trying and try it again, and she went on to be a trainer and did that for several years. The other thing I would say is stay away from negative people. When I lived in the Philippines, there were so many negative foreigners around. They would just sit around, they'd retired, have a drink, talking about what was wrong with the Philippines or what was wrong with their country that they came from. And I just used to keep away from them. I joined the Rotary Club, where people were much more positive, they had businesses, and they were trying to do something to help the community.